out. We just can't get there. We can't do enough. It's insta-lock Vladimir on the side of DAMWON Gaming. He wants to farm up against the Scion and go from there. A lot of threat going to be provided. It is going to be dual magic damage threats and a lot of magic damage on the Ezreal. So magic resist stacking for the Gragas and the Scion is going to get a lot of value. But DAMWON Gaming, they say, okay, we know that Azir can fall back and do a lot of damage on the disengage. You ain't disengaging the Hemo Plague, and this burst damage may be too much to bear, given that so much AP damage is loaded into burst now on the Galio.
Excited to see what the side of DAMWON can do this time around. You know, SKT kind of going for that scaling, as you mentioned. Teddy gets his Lucian back. We said it before, the 44 KDA and 3 wins on that champion so far for Teddy. We'll see if he can carry on that. But man, the Camille Galio combination, always a lot of fun. And then Vladimir, kind of out of nowhere, up in that. Game number 3, it all comes down to this. The fans staying late into the night here in Korea. It's 10:45 p.m. Out here on a weekday. Everybody making sure they can see the end of this one. We're still totally packed out here at the Freak Up studio.
I think another top laner would have gone Kleptos.
And the pressure is really on to try to make it to the next stage, to go up against Griffin. Can't wait to see what they have. And speaking of which, going aggressive already is Teddy and Mata in the bottom lane, getting a nice little trade there against Nuclear.
Don't even need a level 2 when you used to headbutt to get a little bit of a stun against the wall there. It's mid lane.
Oh, Faker not going to use his cleanse just yet. He waited so long. The flash in from Canyon is going to take another turret shot on the outside, and well, he's getting hungry.
That was
looking to make a statement, going back to his Azir. Excited to see if he can pull it off.
Now he's going to fall back and farm. Like you say, held the cleanse, even though it seemed like he was going to press all his buttons. Faker famous for always being on point with his cooldowns. Doesn't mean the Canyon's not going to try and return, but I like where Faker is. He has a little bit of limited information about what's happening on the right side. I believe that's a Ghost Porrow that's been placed on the entrance there. So happy to back away in that area. As Clid himself investigating top side, and Mata's here as well.
Mata's here. It looks like they've read into this. Maybe Canyon walked over that one. Here comes the cleanse, trying to bait him in, and there's the flash from Mata. He's making the super play. Can he get the kill? Yes, he can. First blood given to Mata, making the big roam to the mid lane and getting this lane ahead.
The flash was off, but the headbutt was not. No exit from Canyon. He really wanted to make it work. He spent so much time around mid lane, but SKT more often than not ahead of the play. They're just ahead enough to actually make Canyon pay. And watch the replay of this one. When is the time to what? They know Gragas is going away, so they know Gragas won't be there. They don't know about Mata. Flash bulb into the W is enough to get Canyon on the turret. Canyon goes down. Game. Nice moves by SKT's support.
It's what you like to see. The Nautilus, a gigantic question mark for a lot of us, and it didn't really work out. But this time around, looking good on the Alistair. Not going to take the best trade there as level 6 is hit first by the pushing Noguri in the top side on that Vladimir. And he doesn't have his teleport, so actually nice amount of pressure could be put up on this top lane.
Can ult back to lane. Another quirk of Scion is the ability to just cover great distances twice, very often teleport or
play. That was so clean.
It was. We'll get to it soon. Notice that Teddy's ahead in CS while this happens. They return to this way. Remember that Hemo Plague is on cooldown. Flash is in front there, but Mata's in position. This is with Lucian pushing up. They have 3 control wards bot side. You might say, Bob Smithy, why are we talking about that? They don't actually have eyes on Mata. They have no idea where the Alistair is. Homed on, not being able to provide much in lane, and we already said that the Black Shield is going to pop instantly to Azir in any sort of a teamfight phase. Mata walks up again.
And it's going to get a bunch of cooldowns down from Hoyt as the push continues. Teddy doesn't have much mana here, and the Camille is nearby, but look at Clid right on top of it with the Predator. Gonna get on in here. Has to be careful himself, though. He's not the tankiest on that AP Gragas.
Teddy low on mana, but has plenty of items. SKT walk up as a team.
They've kind of snuck on in here, and there you go. They found the Morgana, and she is so dead. Teddy gonna pick that one up on the backside, and as you said, that Morgana looking less and less useful.
That was a really lazy mistake from Hoyt. He channeled his recall where you could still be spotted coming around the corner there. It wasn't like Alistair walked all the way around. Taken down. The death is only too easy.
having a lot more safety compared to the left side, and even Canyon is like, nah, I can't go in on this.
It would be a catastrophic mistake to not be on the bottom side. He has 3 control wards and all his allies just taking down a turret. You play to where your allies are. If you're playing solo queue and want a free tip for mid lane play, definitely try to tend towards the side where you know you have some semblance of cover or where your wards are. DAMWON Gaming, again, this is the only thing, and it's an expected thing, of life sucks for Khan, just like life sucked for Nuguri. The Vladimir with the new Klepto. So he takes us, that was a visual bug on our end, we hope. If there's no pause, guys, that just means Spectator is being a little bit funny.
Okay, look at that flash from Teddy. He says, nah, I'm totally fine. Nice stopwatch, but Mata in a bit of trouble. The flash taunt from Faker. Khan making his way in, but Kled is going to go down. Faker gets a 3-man ultimate in the backline. He's the one that wants to win big time now for his team. Khan going to get low, but Faker still on the chase. Can they take out Hoyt here? That's who they'd want. A double kill now. Goes over to Faker. He's the big one in the fight.
Not to be outdone by Mata's heroics in the first 15 minutes. Suddenly the playmaker we all know comes back. Faker gets the flash, the big Emperor's Divide rips open the enemy team, and now the gold lead balloons as the game suggests. Gonna watch the replay, and this one, Canyon's just so desperate. The young 17-year-old jungler's being told, this is the time we have to fight now, otherwise we're in so much trouble. Sion comes to the backline. You might think this is gonna work, but Azir finds his moment. Poetry in motion. I'll reuse that one because it's beautiful. Everyone can pile on. SKT have won the fight, and they're probably gonna go through to face Griffin in the semifinal.
Looks likely at this point. I mean, the game hasn't been going on for too long. Baron hasn't even 3 and owning this game so far.
Also Faker's first game in a while where he has Baron threat. Azir and Lucian delete Baron. And speaking of deletions, they're trying to kill Khan.
Yeah, Khan in an awkward spot. Does get the stun there on a Canyon and now has the stopwatch, but that's going to be a long one. Doesn't look like they can save him. They're leaving him to himself, and he is going to go down as Khan, unfortunately. And
just throw abilities over the wall. Don't really want to try to bounce over and just die for it. So very hard for him to check around this area. He can only really camp in a brush and has to hook shot away. As Faker and Khan say, how about round 2?
Yeah, hook shot away here from Canyon. Needs to get it back up. You see the damage is there. Nice engage from Mata. Faker just poking for now. No big one. They're going to try to combo onto Faker. He is going to try to Emperor's Divide, but it's not enough. He is going to go down. Binding goes wide, but here's Nuguri. He wants to be the big carry. Going into that back line, they're going to get a cow as well, and somehow DAMWON looking to pick up another kill on a Khan who does get away, but they get 2, and now maybe they go out to Baron.
And could this be a comeback here from DAMWON Gaming? Seemed like SKT had all the options. They had so many aces up their sleeve with the gold lead, but suddenly the teleport is recalled. Let's see what happens here. Baron at 5,000.
Klid still has his flash smite. Can the trusty flash smite come in this time around? Showmaker not going to get there, but the smite goes over to Canyon. He is able to take it up. Canyon still alive, even in the backside, and Khan in the pit is going to lose his life as well. 2 kills and a nice smite by Canyon means DAMWON are way back in the game.
Is this the throw?
And now SKT have a problem. How do we face check the Baron? Somebody's got to do it. Maybe it's Mata. Klid is desperately trying to get in there. Looking to get on top of Klid. It looks like he's super squishy. Look at him just disappear on the Gragas like he was never even there. And now immediately it's 4-on-5, and DAMWON might begin that Baron.
They don't need to use their return. That's why Showmaker's around the fight. No vision at all here. SKT. Khan tries to walk up, but Baron starts to die.
Showmaker look for that playmaker. Let's see if he can do it as the taunt trying to get on top of Teddy, but no one really helping him out here. The Ezreal comes in, but Showmaker taking a bunch of damage, does have that stopwatch, but is going to go down to Teddy. There's that Diva play. Can they kill Nuguri is the question. No is the answer, as he is going to stay alive. SKT not able to stop them. DAMWON get the Baron, get a couple of kills, and now they're going to look to push. A couple of buttons pressed by the Ezreal, and the Azir from Faker can do absolutely nothing. That's 2 inhibitors. They're pushing mid 2. DAMWON Gaming looking to make a statement here in game number 3. Nuguri in a bit of trouble. They're chasing onto him. Sanguine Pool comes out and he is just on the run. Spellbinder, and here comes the combo. Wombo combo onto 3, and Vladimir able to get into that back line too. Here comes Nuclear, wants to join the party, wants to pick up a bunch of kills. That's gonna do it, guys. The full-on ace outside of Glid, who walks away with his tail between his legs. DAMWON Gaming are going to the semifinals.
Big victory for DAMWON Gaming, the roster that was called the Scrim Gods. People were ready to write them off after some wayward performance.